us. Okay, so we're going to cover the 6th Q syllabus for seniors. So that's green belt. So I've already got your yellow belt now working towards the green belt, which is 6th Q. We're going to cover the Kihon, which is the basics, the Kumite, which is your sets, and that will be set 1 and set 2. You may also be asked to do go on Kumite, but certainly sets 1 and sets 2. And then we're going to cover the Kata, which is Heian Sandan. Now the Kata itself is quite fiddly, but again, as we've done before, this lesson will just be slow to count and then time and count. There will be a separate video for how to learn Heian Sandan. So we're going to go through from the beginning. We're going to start with Sanbonzuki. That's our 3 punches to 1 step, making sure that we're aiming centrally on target, and that's a jodan and 2 chudan punches with a count of 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, space allowing. The more, as I said before, that you can get in, the better. All right. If you can only get 1 forward, then just do 1 step forward and stepping straight back for going backwards. Okay, so left leg forward, girambarai. So Sanbonzuki, nice and slowly. 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2, and back to girambarai. And now medium speed. 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2, girambarai, and then high speed. And on high speed, that's where you will do ki on the last of the 3 punches. So high speed, Sanbonzuki. 1, 2, hey, and backwards. 1, 2, hey, and yame. And breathe. Always remember in between these techniques, when we yame, fill those lungs, get the diaphragm working, and practice that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so now we've got some combinations. We've got our blocks, and it's Agiyuki, Gyakuzuki, Girambarai to start with. There will, all these combinations for our basic blocks have the Gyakuzuki, Girambarai. Okay, so starting with Agiyuki, we've got separate videos of how to break them down, but for this, we're just going to go straight through. So left leg forward, girambarai. So we're going to do Agiyuki, Gyakuzuki, girambarai. Nice and slowly. 1, Agiyuki, Gyakuzuki on the spot, and then girambarai. 2, and then going backwards. 1, 2. Okay, so a little bit quicker this time, so medium speed, all the way through. 1, 2, and backwards. 1, and 2. And now high speed, and again we're going to Gyakuzuki, but this time we're Gyakuzuki and Ki. Okay, so all the way through, high speed. 1, 2, and going backwards. 1, 2, and yame. And what you'll notice when you're doing these combinations is that the block and then the counter attack are quite close together. So you're doing the block punch, that's the speed you want to get it, with a slightly longer pause, although not a massive gap, for the girambarai. Okay, so moving on to Shuto-uke, so that's the one coming from the side of the head, outside forearm block. Again, we have our Gyakuzuki girambarai. So left leg forward into girambarai, nice and slowly. Shuto-uke, Gyakuzuki on the spot, girambarai. 2, Shuto-uke, Gyakuzuki, girambarai. And going backwards. 1, 2. Okay, and then going medium speed, so getting a little bit more of the kime in there. 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2. And now high speed, we've got our ki on the last gyakuzuki here. So 1, 2, hey, and backwards. 1, 2, hey, and yame. And breathing. Okay, so the next one we've got is our uchi uryuki, so it's coming underneath, so it's inside forearm block. Again, followed by gyakuzuki giranbarai. So again, we'll do it nice and slowly. Left leg forward. So coming through slowly, uchi-uke, and that's in front stance. Gyakuzuki giranbarai. 2. And then backwards. 1, 2. Now medium speed, so just building on that little bit, getting it to flow a little bit more all the way through. So, uchi-uke, gyakuzuki, giranbarai. 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2, and now high speed. So again, we're getting the kime, the focus in there. And we're going to ki on our last gyakuzukis each way. So 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2, hey, and yame, and breathe. Okay, so that's our combinations where we've got a gyakuzuki giranbarai on the end. Now what we're going to move on to is our shuto. So that's our open hand. And it's Shuto-uke, Maikazama geri, which is a front leg kick, and then nukite. So we're going to change from back stance to front stance with this. We've got a little kick in the middle. It doesn't have to be a high kick. If you can get it chudan, so belt height, please do. So we're going to do Shuto-uke, Maikazama geri, nukite. So we're going to start with our left leg forward, kokutsudachi in back stance, and you start Shuto-uke. So stepping forward nice and slowly. Shuto. 1. And now I'm going to do a front leg kick, so we're going to pull that leg back, flick, and as we land, it's in front stance. Okay, so from Shuto, kick, land. As we land, our nukite comes in. Okay, so making sure that with the nukite, rather than having the hand open like this, we push that middle finger back so it's in line with the other 3 neighbouring fingers. Okay, you don't want to have the arm straight. You want to have a slight bend on it when you do that. Not a massive bend, okay, because it's coming forwards, but just make sure it's just a little bit soft there, because if you try and strike something with your arm straight, you run the risk of hyperextending that elbow and bending it the wrong way, and the shock will go through to your shoulder. You want to make sure there's just a little bit of a cushioning there. Okay, so let's go through slowly again. So stepping left leg forward, so stepping forward, Shuto, Maikazama geri, front kick, nukite, and we're pulling this arm into hikite. We're then going to step onto this front hand so it comes up to the ear. So Shuto, in back stance, front leg kick, land, nukite. Okay, and then going backwards. 1, front leg kick, nukite. 2, okay, so changing back to back stance. So kokutsudachi back stance, keeping that bottom tucked under, back nice and straight, arm in line with the shoulder. So coming forward, medium speed. Shuto, 1, 2, and backwards. 1, 2, and yame. Just breathe on this one because obviously it's a little bit heavier on the legs. We're going to do it high speed. The ki this time comes in on the nukite. Alright, so left leg forward, Shuto. So coming forward, high speed, so all the way through with the Maikazama geri. Again, as I say, it doesn't need to be a high kick, just make sure you get that kick in there, giving you the chance to step over for your front stance. So 1, 2, and backwards, 1, 2, hey, and yame. And obviously on the last couple of ones I've not done the ki at the front, there should be a last ki when you come forwards as well. So moving on to our kicks now, we now change from doing just one kick to doing multiple kicks. So we're going to do what's called ren geri, which is alternate kicking. We're going to start with, it's all my geri on this bit, and we're going to do jodan there, and then chudan, and then we repeat again. So it's 2 kicks, one followed straight by the other. Now with limited space, you may only get one of these techniques in because you're taking 2 steps. So from our front stance, we're going to do a jodan followed by a chudan, and it's different legs. So jodan, step forward, chudan, step forward. Okay, if you've then got space, obviously do another one, but because I don't have much space, we'll just do it from the one spot. So jodan, chudan. Okay, if we take a step back, and then we change legs, because you need to make sure that you're working both legs on this. So we're going to do a right leg jodan, step forward, and then a left leg, no, that's the other way. So that's all of our blocks and strikes. We're going to move on to our kicks now, and we're going to move on to ren geri. So that's alternate kicking. This means that you're going to do a jodan kick followed straight away by a chudan kick, and that's the combination. You'll do it for both legs, and then you'll do it turning round and doing chudan and then jodan. Now, space allowing, I'm not going to be able to get many kicks in because you're taking 2 steps. So we're going to do a jodan and a chudan kick. We'll then shuffle back, change legs and repeat, and then we'll do it the other way around. So then we'll do chudan and then jodan. And what we're looking for on this is that there's a definite difference in height. We don't want them to both be chudan or gidan or jodan. We want a jodan kick and a chudan kick. Okay, so we're going to start with our left leg forward in Zenkutsudachi. We're going to do a jodan kick and then a chudan kick. Okay, and then shuffling back, so we start with our right leg forward, and we're going to do a jodan kick and a chudan kick. All right, so we'll do that again. So left leg forward, medium speed. So jodan, chudan. Shuffling back, right leg forward. We're going to do a jodan and a chudan. Okay, shuffling back. And this time we're going to do chudan and then jodan. So nice and slowly to start with, so mid-level and then upper level. 1. Shuffling back, right leg forward this time. So chudan and jodan. Okay, shuffling back, and now medium speed, so left leg forward. So 1. And back, and right leg forward. So we're going to do a left chudan first. Okay, so practice that as much as you can, but it's really good at way of practicing the difference in your height of kicks. Okay, because there's not much difference between jodan and chudan for a punch, but just making sure you get that difference. So our next techniques are 3 other kicks. So we have yokogeri kiagi, side snap kick. We have yokogeri kokomi, side thrust kick, and we have Mawashi geri, which is a roundhouse kick. Okay, so we'll start with kiagi. We've done it a few times before. So left leg forward, in Kibidachi again, checking that stance, making sure your back's nice and straight. So slowly for the yokogeri kiagi, side snap kick. 1, 2. This time just turning the head. 1, 2. Turning the head, and now medium speed. 1, 2. Turn the head. 1, 2. Turn the head, and now high speed. Okay, so we're flying through these a little bit quick, but it's good to go slow, medium, high speed, and we're going to do a ki on our last kick. So make sure it's a good snap, high speed. 1, 2, hey, and turn. 1, 2, hey, and Mawate and Yame. And breathe. Okay, so that's our Kiyagi. Obviously that's the kick that we have in our previous kata, which is Heian Nidan. Making sure it is a snap and snap back. Don't leave it hanging there, because then it ends up being what the next kick is, which is a Kokomi. Remembering on this, we need to be turning on that supporting foot. So making sure that when we have our supporting leg, when we kick, it turns. Okay, so you're really supporting that knee and not likely to pop a joint. Okay, so left leg forward, keep it achi. We're going to do Kokomi. This is our thrust kick, nice and slowly. Stepping across. 1, up to the front, out, back, down. 2, cross, up, out, back, and down. Turn, and again. 1, up, out, back, down. 2, up, out, back, and down. And turn. Now medium speed. Okay, so still make sure you're turning on that supporting leg. 1, 2, turn. 1 and 2. Turn. And we're going to do it high speed again. And what you're changing between the slow and the medium and the high speed is slow is really think about those absolute basic bits. What are the motions and the movements? The medium speed, you're trying to make sure that it flows together. And then high speed, you're putting in that kime and that focus. Okay? So, into Kibirachi, high speed Yoko Geri Kokomi. 1, hey, 2, hey, and turn. 1 and 2, hey, and turn, and Yame. Okay, so making sure you're getting that ki on that last kick as well. Okay, so the next kick we've got is Mawashi geri. And it's really started to be introduced properly now. So with Mawashi geri, it's a roundhouse kick. It doesn't just mean fling your leg round. Got to make sure that it's a good technique. Okay, so the starting point with this, starting in yoi, you want to lift your leg to the side. Okay, you don't want to have it to the front. Okay, because you've got to use your hips to get the power going. So we're going to lift our foot to the side, pulling our toes back. As it travels round, we turn on our supporting leg. We flick, use our hips to come back, and then land in a front stance. Okay? So now it's a bit harder to do slow speed as this one, but we'll break it down. So from left leg forward, front stance. So our right leg comes up, keep that supporting knee bent, turning, flick, turning back, and land. So left leg to the side, turning, flick, turning, land. Okay, so let's go through that a little bit quicker, but still quite slow. So left leg forward, so 1, kick, back and down. 2, out to the side, kick, back and down. Okay, so let's go again. So medium speed this time. 1, 2. Okay, let's do it medium speed again. So 1, 2. And now we're going to do it high speed. And on this one, when the kick comes, once you've got your leg round, it's a flick. It's a quick flick for the Mawashi finish. So left leg forward. So high speed Mawashi geri. 1, 2. Okay, let's go again. High speed. So 1, 2, and then turning to land. Okay, and yame, and big deep breath because the kicks are hard work. Okay, so we're going to go through set 2. So with this one we're starting to use the angles, and you may be asked to do set 1 and go on Kumite as well, but certainly set 2. So to start off with, we'll have a right attacker coming in, but it doesn't always mean we're going to defend with our left arm on this one. So to start off with, we step our right foot out to the right. We're going to block Tati Shuto, so it's a vertical knife hand with our left hand, and bring our right hand to our temple. So it comes to the side of the head, palm facing out. Okay, so that's the first move. So 1, and that's in back stance. So stepping our right foot out, back stance. We're then going to change, so our left foot in this position is going to take 1 step to the left. We're going to change into front stance as we come round with a Shuto-uke, a knife hand strike. Okay, so come round with the hand, and you're aiming for either the neck or the temple on this. So our left leg steps across, right hand to strike, and your left hand comes down to hikite. Okay, so right foot out, strike, in back stance, changing to front stance, strike. Okay, now for Chudan, again, it's a right punch coming in, but this time we're going to block with our right hand. We're actually going on the inside of the punch. We want to open up our attacker's centre console, central portion. So what we're going to do, we're going to step back with our left leg, and we're going to do a right outside block, and we're going to step back into front stance. So it's a right outside block. We then pull our right foot back, so we pull it to meet our left foot. Okay, so from the side, we step back and block, and our left foot pulls up, so we're side on to our attacker. At that point, because both of our feet are together, so we've gone from our front stance out block, we pull up, and our right hand comes up past our left ear, and our left hand comes underneath. So it's like we're going to do a downward block here, but both hands are open. So outside block, pulling up. We're then going to slide in Kibadachi, so our right foot comes out sideways. We're going to land with an elbow strike on this one. So from our midway, we slide in. We've got our left hikite arm, we're in Kibadachi, and we've elbowed. Okay, keeping that hand nice and close to your chest. The elbow is coming into the ribs, so you're behind the attacker on this one. Okay, or you're coming into the front of the ribs because you're inside the punch. So left foot back, block, coming up, slide in. And you're trying, once you've got your attacker there, your knees are trying to lock behind their knee. So you get really close on this because it's an elbow strike. So you're further away than you would be for a gyakuzuki. So outside block, pulling up, MP, so elbow strike. Okay? And then my geri is still a gadambarai, but this time it's going to be a gyaku gadambarai. So a right kick is coming in, and we're going to turn our attacker so their back is to us. So the attack comes in, we're going to step back with our right leg, we're going to do a right downward block. So it's gyaku, so it's an opposite arm to leg. We then do kizamazuki, so front punch, gyakuzuki, so you're aiming for the head and then the kidneys. Okay? So right kick comes in, and we block with the right arm, double punch. Okay? So from the Jodan, so we're going to step our right foot out into back stance, so Jodan, step across, strike. Okay, so from the other side, so we step across and then strike. So this hikite arm comes right back. And Chudan, so stepping back with the left leg, pull up into Kibadachi. And then my geri, so our right leg goes back, full gadambarai, double punch. Okay? So I'll say the attack, which is Jodan, Chudan or my geri, and then we'll do the defence. And then the kiai comes on our counter. Okay? So, Jodan. Hey. And back. And then chew down. Hey. Back. And then my geri. Hey. And yame. Okay. So we'll do that again a little bit quicker, and then we'll work on the other side. So you've always got to work both sides. You will find one side is weaker than the other, and that's perfectly natural. So, set 2. Jodan. He. Chudan. He. My geri. He. And yame. Okay, so that's our right side attacks coming in. So we're defending to start off with our left hand. We're now going to do it on our other side. So the first thing we're going to do is step back with our left leg, Tate Shuto with our right hand, and then striking with our left. So, Jodan. Back. And again, Jodan. And one more, Jodan. And back. And chew down this time. So this time it's a left punch coming in. So we're going to block with our left hand. We're going to go into front stance, no cheating. So don't go around into kibadachi, making sure we're stepping straight back into front stance to then pull up and back in again. Okay, so Shuto-uke with our left arm. So chew down, pulling up, elbow, back, chew down. Back, and again, chew down. Okay, and this time my geri. So our my geri last time came in and we stepped back with our right leg. This time we step back with our left leg with our left ganambarami. So my geri, double punch. My geri, and back. My geri. So we'll do that again. We'll do it high speed, certainly a bit quicker, on the same side we've just done now. So we're going to block with our right hand first. Jodan. He. Back. Chudan. He. My geri. He. And yame. Okay, so that's set 2. Set 1 we've covered in previous lessons, so make sure you're watching those and practicing that. So the kata this time is Heian Sandan. As I mentioned at the start, there will be a video of how to learn Heian Sandan. For now, we'll just go through it time and count. Okay, so from yoi, stepping our left foot out, inside block. 1, pulling up, 2, 3. Stepping behind, inside block. Pulling up, double block. Dropping the right hand, left across, Mawashi to the front. Teasayuki, so open hand block, stepping forward, the right hand, Shihon nukite. Turn the hand, thumb side down, under the back, coming all the way around, kibadachi, tetsuri. Shuffle back a little bit for this. We're then going to step forward, so we turn that left foot and step forward for a right oizuki. That's our kiai. We're then from there going to pull our left foot up to meet our right, and our toes are together, and our 2 knuckles at the front, seiken, sit on the belt. From there we do a right foot and we do a stamping kick. So our right foot goes down, we're then going to do a racken, so it comes all the way over. So from the other angle, comes all the way over, strikes the nose, so it goes the long way over, short way back. Okay, so racken and back. We're then going to do a left leg stamping kick. So coming round, stamp, and left racken. Okay, we're then going to do another right stamping kick. Coming all the way over, racken. From here, we're going to push our right hand out. When our right hand goes forward, our left hand goes from outwards snaps to a proper hikito. So we'll keep looking to the back. So after we've done our last uraken, we keep looking to the back. We don't track our hand, okay? Track the hand round with your arm. We're then going to turn our right foot. So we've done our last uraken, snapped it back, pushing out, it comes round, so we keep looking in the same direction. So for those moves, we've done our right oizuki kiai, we pull up, fumikomi, stamp, uraken, fumikomi, uraken, shuffle back, and then fumikomi, uraken. Keeping the head facing the same way, pushing out, and the hand comes across. Turn that right foot, step forward, left oizuki. Our right foot comes in and out, and the hand stays where it is. So, in and out. We're then going to turn on the spot, so our left leg goes behind us. We're going to land in kibidachi facing the other way, so we're doing a 180-degree turn. So, turning round, punching over our right shoulder, our left shoulder with our right hand, okay? So that's to there. So from our last uraken, snap it back, pulling across, turn the right foot, step forward, up and across, turn the 180 degrees and punch. We're then going to shuffle to the right and change our punch over our right shoulder. That's the last kiai. So go through that once more. So, us, Heian Sandan. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hit, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, hey, and yame. And yoi. Thus. So what you want, I've had to shuffle a little bit for space allowing. You want to make sure you're not doing those shuffles, just do those full stances. So this time we'll do it medium speed, but I'll do it slightly shorter stances so we don't need the shuffles. So, Heian Sandan. Yoi. So no count all the way through. Hajime. He. He. And yame. And right. Thus. And that's the whole syllabus covered. So you've got your Kihon, your Kumite, and your Kata. So they're the 3 elements that we do, finishing with Heian Sandan for your Kata. So if there's anything you need to go back on, try practicing everything slow, medium, and high speed, and you'll soon get the hang of it. So thank you for watching. Os.